Hey guys, so I have another reaction to a Kendra G video. If you didn't see my last one, I'm reacting to these so-called singles thing that Kendra G, a I guess who YouTuber Instagram kind of person that makes. She does these like kind of um singles dating thing, just to interview all other singles to I guess show them off to other single people. So these are just people that you would see in the dating world, in the dating market. So I wanted to show it that what's out there, right? Because you can think about this. A lot of critics of, let's say, Fresh and Fit or whatever podcasts, other these all these other podcasts, right? How they use or their guests are like young, attractive women, and a lot of men say, "Oh, these are not the average women," or their way of thinking is not like average women. And you are sadly mistaken because you think about this. Kevin Samuel, the man himself who started it all, or was one of the beginning, one was one of the you know, leading beginning guys who started these chats with women. He showed average women. Some were young, beautiful, or whatever, but mainly most of them are average, right? Even the young, beautiful ones, they were kind of average themselves, right? Because they were baby mamas. They made themselves in the average category. But again, these ideals that you see women on like Fresh and Fit and stuff, most to maybe all women have these kind of thought patterns. How they want six-figure men, 6 foot men, these mask they want, top Chads and Tyrones to be faithful and want them, but they don't want average men, shit like that. And why I want to show these Kendrick G videos is exactly why I'm talking about that. Even average women think they're better than average men. And these are the average women that are out there in the market where what are men getting? What are men getting for being above average? So I wanted to show more of this. And this one, just by the thumbnail itself, looks to be interesting. So let's get started. Oof.
This is so. I've been asking you for the longest. My sister put me on. I stopped. But, wait, hold on. Can you hear me? Yes, I can. Wipe your screen. Okay, I'm sorry. I always get that's probably the light. It's the way the light is. Oh, because the way you want the light, it's like a blur, honey.
I think they want to blur her.
Yeah, I should change her. All right.
I'm
sorry. This is so crazy because I always request, but I never get on. So,
well, you on here now, baby girl. What's your name? Good morning, happy Thursday. What's your name, girl?
Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Where you from?
Chicago.
Come on.
I want to see Canada.
Chicago. So, sister, you in Gary now?
No.
Oh.
Hammond.
Hammond. Okay, yeah. You down in Chicago. What's your age?
I am 38.
All right, 38. And what's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Virgo. All right, Virgo.
I'm a whole vibe, baby.
Girl, tell me about it. You boss too, probably. What you do for a living, Virgo?
I am a student and I drive Lyft. I'm a hustler, baby.
student at 38 and driving Lyft. Might as well just say you have no life, or might as well you have no stability. You have no job.
Get out. You good.
I am a single mom. I provide for myself. I'm very independent.
Okay.
Okay.
How many kids you got?
I have one.
Okay. How old?
She is almost 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Let's just get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
A man that knows what he wants. Of course, I said I'm a Virgo, and Virgos to me are very lovable, and they love hard.
Y'all love real hard.
Yes, So whenever I meet somebody and date them, they're just not for me. I feel like I'm building a bear. And I'm tired of building a bear. I'm all flat of that. So
You want to be a free pill?
me being the person that I am, I'm ready to expand. Like these guys is they date different.
When you say they different,
I don't think
well,
think women really require enough these days. Like I was out of the dating scene for a while. I had got engaged and it didn't work out.
What man is in? What man is proposing to this woman? Seriously, these are bottom of the barrel men. Then I mean, like, I'm. Phew, I don't know.
But it's like when you get back into the dating pool, like guys are different. And
what was your last relationship? I'm sorry.
when was it? Um, 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago.
What are deal breakers, honey?
Um, liars, cheaters, manipulators. Um, just a guy that don't know what he wants, not driven.
So why did you not get married?
He grew down. I felt like we didn't match like we did. He changed up his whole energy. It was just like we were in different places. So we agreed to separate and just be cool.
She should have married that man. I don't know what this woman is thinking she'll be getting. She's a two at best. At best. Like seriously, hell, you can even take away being single mom. Look at her. She's pudgy as shit. I mean, come on. She's definitely obese. And seriously, you're a student, which that's I don't even know what that means really. At her level, I don't know what a student means. And a Lyft driver, what level are you at then? Driven? Seriously, I mean, like, if the guy's I don't know, a mailman, another Lyft driver, he's your level. What do you need a man driven for? I mean, why? Why would you need a man to be driven, have ambition? Like seriously, it's ridiculous.
Okay, Grace, our friend, be cool. Okay, so sorry, you didn't have to look a certain way. Your new boo.
I don't want him to. I don't want him to be unattractive.
Okay.
I'm not saying I want a pretty boy, but I I'm beautiful. I might not be the prettiest woman in the world, but I'm very, you know what I'm saying, on that level for me. So I want him to
What's that level for you that you're on?
abide, baby.
Yeah, a two. She's on the level of a two, right? Beautiful and you should not even be in the same sentence. Like really, the delusion. This is the problem, right, with men. Where yeah, men will sleep with anything, and if you're I don't know if you're below like the level of man you are, if you're so below, so desperate, then yeah, you're gonna go for this type of woman, right? And then inflate her ego because hey, there at least there's some men going for me, right? So I must be all that. I must be beautiful because these bottom libero men that I don't think is worthy to marry me, right? That I don't think they're good enough to I don't know be in a date with me. But at least they say I'm beautiful, so I must be something special. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm a big girl, but I'm fine.
You're a
And
huge
nobody tell
girl.
me nothing different.
Big time.
Who says you're
I
fine?
want a guy who
So you have to be tall, short,
uh,
skinny, hefty.
I don't want him too tall because I am 4'11" and a quarter.
You're 4'11"? You're 4'11"?
I'm 4'11" and a quarter. Yeah.
Shorty, big time.
Yeah.
So,
So, like I don't want him too tall where I have to just completely look up to him. So
Does he gotta make a certain amount of money?
no, but I do want him to be established, have a job, want more or doing better.
All right,
So
let's do the Kendrick again, money.
All right,
Oh.
back it on up.
No.
you really taught me on that.
Back that bad on up. Girl, you look good with the back that
Oh
up.
my God.
Look good.
I'm feeling so good.
This is why women are terrible, um, a terrible source of advice, guidance. This is why women are a terrible source of advice and guidance. Call her beautiful? I mean, you're not being serious. But I mean, what can you say?
I'm gonna get the titties out my face.
What that?
Come on, girl. Okay,
Oh God.
This is what you get. I'm beautiful and I'm proud.
Listen, I love your confidence. So let me ask you this: do you think, and I'm gonna say this as sensitive as possible, the type of guy you attract? Do you think?
I don't understand, right? I've as I've gone older, right? I've thought more about it. There's really nothing important for a woman to have confidence. Really, I can't see it because you think about this: a woman that's confident, at least let's say in the dating market, right? Confidence in the dating market. I mean, like if you're confident in your skills of like let's say work, confidence in other things, right? Like I don't know, talking stuff like that. But if you're confident, like saying that you're beautiful, stuff like that, when it comes to the dating market, I think that makes you delusional because, in a sense, you have no backing for that confidence, and you don't really use that confidence. What women don't ask out men, right? So they don't. What's that confidence in relation to? What? Why would you have the confidence, right? I mean, yeah, there's some bottom barrel men inflating your ego, giving you that confidence, making you seem like you're all that. But what is that going to do for you? Really? Now you expect certain type of men when you shouldn't. So, and you don't even like this type of woman thinking she's all that is just ridiculous. And women having confidence is so it's masculine in my view. I'm not saying that's what other men think, but because you gotta think if you're confident, you're gonna go after what you want. And women rarely ever go after men like that. I mean, unless this man is absolutely dead, dead gorgeous, right? That drop dead gorgeous. They don't usually go after men like that. So confidence is like it's useless. I think it's useless for women in general, but I don't know.
If you lost a little bit of weight, you attract a different type of guy.
I know I have because I have before. But no, I'm so confident. Like I can grab any. I never had a problem with you guys. The thing is, when we do get to a certain level, they don't
Well,
really.
that's the challenge, right? I think all women, if you have a vagina, you're gonna always be able to have sex, right? Like all men tell me this. So, but it's not about just having sex. You want
Really
somebody.
about attracting the guy that you want. So
Right.
with the
That's
guy
what I'm
you want, are you able to attract the guy you want?
I would date. I would date, go out, do this, do that. But these guys, I don't know, they turn into liars, and that's probably me because I love her, and but when I find out you lied, that's it. I'm like, that's such a deal breaker for.
I gotta admit, right? Something that I think is a problem when it comes to men is that men really would have sex with anything. In general, I'm saying again, is that, and this is the problem where you inflate women like this, their egos, because yeah, men will lie to you, like, oh, you're beautiful, but you know what? I just want to bust a nut. I don't give a shit. In general, like these type of women, right? It's low effort, right? You could come over, let's come over, let's chill, let's have sex. I'm busting nut. You're beautiful. I'm done. That's it. No commitment, no nothing. It's like, yeah, I've seen it. I've heard it too from other men and talking about it. Like, yeah, fat chick, whatever. At least I'm busting in the something I've heard, right? That I heard on the podcast, right? Is better than using your hand. She's pretty much the category. She pretty much in the category of above using your hand. The level above using your hand. It's like, okay, that's not something to be crazy happy about. But it's like, again, for men, they understand that, okay, they're gonna have to at least woo her a bit. Say that she's beautiful, say that they want to be with her, say all this shit until they could bust a nut, and then I'm done. What more do I need to do? What more do I want? I already got it. And then they're out. So it's like, this is why it's delusion when women don't understand, right? If men give you sexual attention, that's not good attention, right? That's not good attention. If they give you kind of commitment, relationship like attention, right? Where they want to, it's not about the sex. It's about, I want to be with you. I want to be with you forever. I want to marry you. I want long-term commitment with you. That's different. Women have to just be able to distinguish what kind of attention they're receiving from men. And sadly, she's just another hole for a man.
Like, I don't feel like I have to settle for less, and I'm not going to. I'd rather be by myself. Hell, I'm going by myself.
What doesn't mean what? That's stupid.
These guys are not. They're not.
And she should by herself. I mean,
three things you think a man wants in a woman. Three.
They should want confident, driven, and beautiful.
Okay, you got.
first of all, she's an Uber driver. She's not driven. Confidence, it's narcissism, right? She's delusional in her confidence. In her fake confidence, she's delusional. So it's not really all that confident. No, because you're delusional. You just passed the threshold of you're delusional now. And what was her thing? Beautiful. Really? Hell, maybe there are men that actually find her beautiful. I guess. But the men that find her beautiful obviously aren't busting down her door. So I don't know. Because this is why I find it ridiculous where there are some men out there call these obese, these bigger women beautiful, yet they're not busting down their door. They're not. They're not, let's say, taking a plane, flying over to them. They're not, because they're not making that extra effort. Because if I find someone who like really beautiful and would want me, I would make that effort. But it's just a whole lot of lip service.
One out of three, right? Top three, beautiful is first. It's feminine and submissive, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's the problem. Because if you're not being submissive to me, I'm not going to say you.
Who would be submissive to her?
Okay, well, I'm going to ask this too. This ain't just a big question. This is a person question. I just want to know. What do you think your top three flaws are when it comes to relationships?
Not for me.
No. Your flaws. What are your flaws? You as a person. This stuff accountability. I can ask a few of my own questions.
I can board easily.
Okay.
I could probably do more as far as like working on myself. Even though I'm self confident, there's just stuff about me, like my health side that I just be. Sometimes I get a little lazy when it comes to stuff like that.
Okay.
But I don't really.
That's two. And one more, girl. Come on, we all got flaws now. We got lazy.
That's why she crossed the line to delusional.
And then one more.
I picked the wrong guy.
You picked the wrong guys. Okay. But are you picking the wrong guys, or are you dealing with the guys that are picking you?
I don't let guys pick me.
So you pick the guys.
If I see something I want, I grab, and that's probably a me thing.
Well, that's the problem, because the guy has to pick because that means he desires it. If you're going after a guy, you don't know if he really wants you or not. If you're the initiator,
I just feel like if a guy doesn't take to what I'm saying.
I'll give her that, right? I said confidence when she probably doesn't go after men. Well, you know what? Okay. I'll give her that. Her confidence is so high that she goes after the men that she wants. But again, her confidence is unfounded. She goes after, and when a woman goes after a man, right? Women always shoot high, which is fine, right? I guess you can do what you want, but when a woman does it, they're gonna shoot for the best they can, for what they see. And you think about this: if even if this obese woman shoots for a man, he's probably that man she's shooting for. Women that aren't obese will want him too. There's a high likelihood that she's shooting for men that are, you know, probably in the higher percentage of good looks. I'm guessing. I mean, there's some women that would choose lesser looked men, but by her ego, I doubt that. And this is why I said it's unbased and she's delusional because let's say those men, although they may be higher level in looks, but like I've said, that you are just better than a hand. That's it. That's your level. That's her level, right? She's at the level that she's just another hole that's better than just using your hand. So, and men, right? We have this thing where we could just have sex and not think about it. Although you are so not that great, not great looking, not nothing special about you, but like I said, you are better than just using your hand. So really, she's just another hole for them to use, for men to use, which is it is not an attractive or nice thing, but you got to understand your level where you're choosing these men that only sees you as again another hole because really you're not attractive to them. You give nothing that make a man want you. I believe not even an average man finds you desirable because you really bring nothing for them to see past you being just another hole.
And then they should go forward.
How old are you, honey?
I'm 38.
Do you want did you have kids?
I have one daughter. 16.
Will you date a guy that has kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long as he is a good provider to take care of his kids, I don't have a problem with that. Because I love kids. I would like to have more kids.
I forgot because what was your last relationship?
A little bit over 2 years ago, the guy I was engaged with.
When was the last time you had sex?
You don't have to answer.
I would like to know.
A few weeks ago.
Okay, he's not an option.
He is an option, but at the same time, I'm giving him time to work on himself. And while he's doing that, I'm not going to close the doors because my kids might be there somewhere. I can't close the door.
She's not gonna close her legs. That's the thing, right? Men will just use her as a whole.
That one person.
Okay. Why would a guy be looking at why would a person be looking for people?
Because I'm a vibe.
Girl, ain't that much vibe in the world. Give us the real
It
truth,
is,
man.
I promise. I got Virgo vibes in this whole Virgo season.
Are bossy and
No,
they try to control everything. So that might be
no, we have to have the line. Okay. And
that's probably a problem for men. You can't have to let everyone a man. Men leave.
But they want to.
Men leave. So they're not gonna be with no woman who thinks she's the boss. And that's just
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Respect any man
And that's
leave.
going to walk beside me. I don't want to be behind him.
No, it's not that. It's men leave. And you have to look at the men when we're talking about this.
Yeah, but they have
Listen
to give
women
you
and-
reasons. They have to give me reasons to let them be the lead.
All right,
Otherwise,
girl.
I've been living my
I just found this happens a lot with a lot of women because y'all been together for 3 years that you are stuck in your ways. So let me ask you this. So does a guy have to honor what you desire, or if not, you are okay with being by yourself?
Absolutely. I'm very
She should be by herself. Yeah, open her legs to the men that she's been opening her legs to.
Feel like
Just be by yourself.
your guns on anything if you're willing to deal with the consequence. And the consequence could be there's no man that's gonna sign up for that. And if you're fine with that, then you keep on going on. But if you desire companionship in any way, then there might be certain things that you can adjust if you want that man, or you just deal with the men who are willing to deal with you. But it seems like those men you don't really like that much.
I just feel like it's worth the if I feel like it's worth the compromise, then I'll go
accountability, and I said it. That's gonna be my thing, right? Accountability to women is kryptonite. This woman doesn't even know the word, right? I don't even know why she even saying it because she's just parroting her because she doesn't even know what that means.
I don't have a problem, but it's just the thing that a lot of times I'm right.
Girl,
Yes.
I ain't gonna talk about no. Okay. Oh, but no, I'm just playing.
Don't play. This is what the problem, right? Women need to be direct with other women.
My Insta,
He lied once, and I don't care how harsh he is. He ain't lied. Women don't like to hear the truth. That lady knows she needs to lose weight, and she's beating all around the bush. We're talking real stuff. You are. There's a lot of people overweight, but then it's like, come on, be for real. I need to lose weight, and I know that. But you talk about standards and size, and when I ask for the top three things men want, you talk about confidence. No, what kind of confidence you? I talk about men. So I just feel like women don't like to hear the truth all the time, and sometimes when somebody tells us that, we have a problem with it.
The problem is, right?
Yeah,
Women
that's all
don't.
my two
Women
cents.
are not direct
And
with other
you don't
women.
like to listen.
Rarely.
And you don't like to listen. So
Share with you, but y'all.
Well, that was the one I want. That's the part where I want to show you, and this is what I'm saying, right? You can see it. This is the woman that's out there right now, that's dating, right? And the problem is that maybe this is just one case, but I think this is a lot where the delusion of women is rampant. And I'll say, even though like at the end, right, these hosts, Kendra and her friend did say, these things were, which is correct, how she's critiqued her, right? Which is the critiques were right, but problem is, right, you are not direct to the person. And this is what was the importance of Kevin Samuel, because he would tell it to your face. He would have so told her, right? You are obese. You are mad fat, right? No man is gonna, in his right mind, want you for a long-term commitment. No man, of value or not. It can't be, because I don't even believe the man that wanted to marry her was in his right mind. Or these men have to be absolutely bottom of the barrel men where no woman wants them. And that's why they would just go with it. And she should have accepted it. Right? You found a man that really wanted to marry you, you should have said yes. Because your personality, even her personality, combative, aggressive, just delusional. What man would want that? So really, you lucked out in finding probably the one man that wanted to marry you. You should have gone for it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, even though she's probably, what do I say? I want to say a rare case, but I mean, I'm saying like her mentality. Many to a majority of women have that kind of mentality, although they might not be as obese or, a level of a 2, but they still have that train of thinking, right? She should be bending over backwards to find any good, decent man, but no. He has to be driven. He has to be all this stuff. He has to prove to me that he's worthy for me. Really? I mean, like, you're crazy. This is what I want to show you, right? These are the videos that I want to show you what's out there. The delusion, the hypocrisy, the craziness of women. And it's not to, I mean, may seem like it, but it's not to bag on women. It's just that, what? It's our men with the knowledge that, wow, these are women that's out there in the dating market. These women that are so delusional or like don't even understand what men want, right? You think about this. She didn't understand what a man wants. Things she said, that's not what a man wants. So that's what I'm saying. It's not to bag on her, but it's to show other men that, wow, these are the women that are out there. Most women don't understand what men want. They don't. They understand what they want, supposedly, but they don't understand what men want. And that's why they have these weird expectations that doesn't seem logical, doesn't seem right to have. So it's the craziness.